Hey, how you folks doing? This is Frankie, also known as, of course, the God of all things. Um, I'm doing a tutorial today. Um, I'm not doing a review. Uh, as you can see, the seat next to me here is empty. My associate and brother, Vito Diamante, he was admitted to the ICU last night. I guess he was coughing up a lot of blood. Some kind of thing about, smoking too much or something. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. I'm not a doctor. I don't fucking trust the fucking doctors. Anyways, he won't be joining us today, unfortunately. But as my grandmother always used to say, you fake it till you make it, right? Okay, so we're gonna do a tutorial. Actually, I'm gonna go visit him. We'll probably spring him because there's still reviews that we gotta do. I got the Havana Ovals, which I've been, dying to review. That's gonna be right here. The Havana Ovals. And then, I also plan on doing other things. Lucky Strikes Unfiltered. Want to do those. I know that's a popular cigarette. And, some other stuff. So, we're going to go get him out of the hospital. I'm not sure what his status is, but we're going to get him out. Forget about it. So what we're doing today here is a solo tutorial. It's not cigarette related per se. Tobacco related. Forget about it. But if you would just bear with me here, it's been an emotional day, and I hope you guys can all send your prayers, your Jesus prayers and your whatever, Allah. You can do that thing on the carpet where they, Allah, whatever you want to fucking do, so that we can make sure that, Vito can come back and do these reviews. But anyways, what we're doing today is we're going to do a tutorial, as I said. Excuse me. I'm going to do a tutorial, and this tutorial is going to be about cigars, actually. What I've been seeing a lot lately is a lot of the younger kids smoking cigars. It's like a popular thing, I don't know, you could say probably 18 to 35, all these fucking dumb fucks smoking cigars. And I can tell immediately that they're not doing it the right way. I'm going to show you how to properly start a cigar, cut a cigar, light a cigar, smoke a cigar, etc., and so on and so forth. All right. So we got a medium-bodied brick house here. It's a reputable brand. It's a decent smoke. I'm not going to go into the details about it because we're not doing a cigar review. We're doing a tutorial. So, anyways, it's a good cigar. I recommend the brand, absolutely, 100%. Especially if you like a kind of more balanced taste, kind of in between the bold and the mild. It's kind of right there in the center, got a nice balance. Anyways, so this is the cigar. that we're gonna be working with. Now, with cigars, the first thing you're gonna want to do is make sure that you're choosing a decent place, you know, having a good location in the first place to purchase the cigar. You want a cigar store or smoke shop that has a good humidor. You don't, I've been to a lot of smoke shops and they think, they're the shit, but you go into the fucking humidor, forget about it. It's going to be a totally different story. So you want to make sure that their humidor is, decent. That's the first thing. I remove my coffee here so I don't cut this cigar into my my coffee. All right, so one thing that people do is, and this is not a good idea. I don't recommend it. They just bite the fucking tip off of the cigar. You don't want to do that. That's a recipe for disaster. What you want to do is you want to clip it if you can with a cutter. They have various kinds of cutters, but we just got a basic cutter here. So like I said, just really just the top here. So I'll show you right here. Make sure I'm doing it right. So I mean, you can't really see. I'll show you if you can't see, but what I just did just there was how you do it. If you can see there, I just trimmed the very top, just like the cap basically. And what that does is it leaves the top of the wrapper there, and it keeps it sealed throughout the smoke. All right. So right off the bat, before I've even started, there are subtle rules that apply to cigar smoking. So, and this is just for the benefit of enjoying your cigar, and that's what your intention should be, is to enjoy the cigar, not to have the cigar, oh, look at me, I got a cigar, I'm cool. Okay, anybody can pay $4 or $5, even less, to get a cigar. If you're investing in a decent cigar, you're going to want to smoke it right. You're going to want to enjoy it. You're going to want to taste the flavors. All right, anyways. Now we're going to get to the next step, which would be to light it. All right. Now, I'm going to toast this. Now, what that is not burning the shit out of the end of this. And that's what I see another thing. They hear about toasting, they're like, oh, let's fucking roast this like a fucking marshmallow. No, that is not what toasting is. What you're doing is you're going to toast the foot of this in order for it to burn properly and to seal in the binder and etc., etc. So what you want to do here is not torch the shit out of it. What you want to do is keep the flame kind of above the cigar. So I'll show you. Now what you do is you keep a nice rotation. You keep it high up. I hope this thing doesn't fucking explode on me, but you keep it high up. See? Now all I'm doing is kind of toasting the very edge of it. You see that? Keep it way, way, way up. So you kind of, that doesn't sound safe. So we got to toast it. We got a decent toast. Let me get maybe a little more. I'm terrified of this fucking torch here. Get just a little bit there. I probably won't see you guys for the next review, alright? If there's a little explosion in here, forget about it. You see the nice, let me see if I can show you guys. You got a nice even, pretty even as far as it goes. A pretty even burn there on the carbon line. And that's a good start. That's a good sign. The most important thing you want is to burn this evenly. That's what you want. You want an even burn throughout the cigar. All right, so let's wrap this up here. All right, so now lastly we do the light. Okay, so all right, so we're gonna light this. Try to light it. So here we go. You go 1/4. Turn. Another 1/4. Turn. Another 1/4. Ha! Thank the holy fucking Virgin Mary. It worked. All right. So, now, what you have is a perfectly, excuse me, lit cigar. This is how you smoke it. Look. You see that? You see it when I'm taking a puff. You can see that it's all the way throughout. You know, you don't see any like different little dark spots and shit because I did an even burn all the way around. Like I said, 1/4 turns. Look. Forget about it. All right? So, when you see one of those embers that are 1 or 2 inches long, what you have there is somebody that's smoking the cigar way too fast. Okay? You don't want to do that. What you want to do, ideally, you want to be taking a puff, I would say every 30 to 45 seconds. But like I said, 30 to 45 seconds, give or take, per puff. Now, if you're doing it fucking like a fucking machine gun, then you're gonna get that ember. That ember that goes out, and then, you know, first of all, you're burning shit. It's going too fast. It's gonna start going uneven, and it's not gonna be a pleasurable smoke. All right, so that's that, ladies and gentlemen. There's no better way to smoke a cigar. I have shown you the ideal way to do it. So I'm going to sign off. But now you know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Forget about it. All right. Stay lit, folks. As I say, stay lit.